Back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. Alrighty. Today's word of the day is dictator. It stands for a ruler having trouble having absolute power, a tyrant. Now, a lot of people are engaged in friendships and engaged in relationships where or they're dealing with a person who is a specific dictator. Me myself, I've dated women who had a dictator mindset, to the point where they were trying to tell me how to go to the bathroom, to the point where they were trying to tell me how to dress, to the point where they were trying to tell me how to do everything. And the moment I bucked is the moment I became the jerk or the a-hole. Didn't care. Because as I was listening to Zoe Williams' great Voice of Reason show, he was talking about, one of his subject matters was the people want their significant other to bring them peace. Me, I'm the guy that's like, hey, I just want you to become a part of my peace. If you bring constant drama to my life, because no life is 100% drama free, but if it's at a 70 to 80 percentile range of drama, then you have no place here in my life. You have no place here in my existence, because I don't need that, So if you want to become a part of my peace, cool. If you want me to become part of your peace, cool. But if you want to bring drama and be in dictatorship, then as a friend or a significant other, there's no point of you being in my life, because only time I'm willing to deal with that kind of nonsense is if there's cash money involved. Not sex, not good times, cash money involved. Then it's worth, because most people that have a job or even run a business have to deal with a lot of craziness and a lot of drama, but at least you're getting paid for it. All right. So therefore you can utilize those dollars to survive, buy stuff, stimulate the economy, and hopefully you do a good job of stimulating your economic economy by buying assets like stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptocurrency, and things of that nature. All right. So today's quote of the day is by Eminem. He says, "My thing is this: if I'm sick enough to think it, then I'm sick enough to say it." And I chose that quote today because, one, I remember when Eminem first came out, he was compared to today's artists, he was considered to be one of the most controversial artists around him, Marilyn Manson. Then of course before them it was NWA and Ice-T and et cetera and so forth. However, you look at today's music now, I think more parents would beg to have more music that resembles NWA, that resembles Eminem, that resembles Ice-T, that resembles Marilyn Manson, and all that great stuff. But either way, no matter what generation and time period you're in, people always, the older generation is always going to have something negative to say about the younger generation's music, how they dress, how they are. And that's fine. Not every like, I'm 40 years old. I'm not supposed to be trying to dress like a 20 something. I don't want to. I got my own style. I got my own way I do things, and I'll leave it at that. But, and do I judge? I just say, hey, that's not for me, but it's not supposed to be for me. But two different generations. We're not supposed to relate. For me, if I'm sick enough to think it, I don't need to be sick enough to say it. I just need to be sick enough to implement it. So a lot of things that I think, I don't need to implement. I don't need to say out loud. I just need to implement. The sickest and craziest warrior and economic person on the planet is the one who doesn't do a lot of talking. They just do a lot of doing. And I encourage everybody to start doing a lot more doing in this life, because when you don't, it just puts you in the precarious position to be the economic loser, regardless of who's in the White House, governor's house, or mayor's house. United States of America is a capitalistic country, and it's based on winners and losers. So are you going to be on the winning receiving end of it, or are you going to be on the losing receiving end of it? And the best way to be a winner at anything and become better at anything in this life is by constantly practicing, constantly engaging, and not just messing around. Not trying to take 1,000 selfies, not trying to look cute on social media, not always on social media engaged in stupid nonsense, because that's a great way. Even if you get paid for it, a lot of times it's still a great way for you to be put on the losing end of the economic spectrum. So on that note, do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves, or you're going to live like a fool.